Do the whistle, Michelle. Do the whistle. That was actually very good. All right, everybody. We told you we would be here for you this afternoon. You're already commenting. I'll get over by my computer and look at the comments in just a second. We haven't had the old band together for a while now because she's been a world traveler, which is why we are doing this show today. She did come up with a really good idea, by the way. Michelle was like, hey, how about every time I go on a vacation to Europe or France or Italy, wherever, I come back and we do a drink from that region. I thought that was a great idea.
We did Paloma.
Yes.
From Mexico.
Right.
And then I was in France. Mm-hmm. So we did the French martini.
Yes.
Which
was very good.
Very good.
I like the spicy one.
Yes. And so now I was in Tuscany.
And we're going to do wine?
We're going to do wine. Tease.
You would think we automatically would.
We are not.
Well, this is actually an Italian wine, though. So we'll have a sip of it if you want to. So if you're not familiar, by the way, with Wet Your Whistle Wednesday, I'm sorry, she cheers and it's rude to not take a drink.
Right. Good girl.
Good girl. Thank you. So you would think she'd come back from Tuscany and, come on, that's an incredible wine region. And it is. And we'll show you some pictures of her trip coming up in just a second. But that was a natural. And we all thought you would all go, well, obviously Monica and Michelle are getting together. We're going to talk about wine.
Right.
Well, we could. Mm-hmm. I will ask you, by the way, did you have any wine in Tuscany that just blew you away?
Yes. And actually I bought some and it was just delivered a couple days ago.
And it was what grape?
So it is a Chianti.
Okay.
From the Chianti region. So I was a big fan of Tenuta Casanova. So shout out to you guys. You ladies.
We'll tag you in a second.
You ladies do an amazing job there. So my wine just arrived. Okay. And I think it's called Sorbia.
Well, this wine you just gave me, by the way, I will say I'm not usually a Chianti fan, but I immediately said to her, what is this?
Castello di Cacciano.
Yeah.
It's a Chianti Classico 2018 Reserva.
It's very good. So you would have thought we automatically would have done wine. And we both like red wine. You all know that. Mm-hmm. But instead, she was like, nope, I'm going to bring a drink back. Yes. And one of the things that she and I both said, again, not knocking any of you that like an Aperol Spritz, but
we're just not fans of it. It's too bitter. There's just something about it. It just doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't hit my palate right.
No. And again, I like to keep an open mind. And it's even like when we do Wet Your Whistle with Defiance Ridge and Chuck, I always say, I'm looking for someone to make me fall in love with a Norton. It doesn't happen. He does have one of the best. I will say that. And when it comes into a blend, I'm okay with it. But you know your palate. Mm-hmm. And so it's the same kind of thing. I don't normally like Chiantis. So this actually was good. Mm-hmm. But keep an open mind. I would try an Aperol Spritz again. I would probably say, can you give me something food-wise that might make this better?
I don't know. I don't know what pairs with it, but
it's strong.
But it is an aperitif. It's a digestive,
right.
A digestif. Yep. It's something that you're supposed to drink before you have a meal.
Right.
And, and I've had it in Italy. I've had it in Sicily, and it's still...
It just, yeah.
And that's where you're supposed to have it really good.
Feel free to comment, by the way, if you like it. I don't know, maybe there's something that will bring us back to it. But it's the same thing, Campari. So my husband had that when we went to Italy last fall. Mm-hmm. And I tasted it and I went, oh, God, no, it's so strong.
And that is the number one liquor in Italy.
I know. I don't get it.
And limoncello is second.
Yeah, so when she was thinking about this, I was hoping she wouldn't come back going, hey, guess what? I fell in love with this Aperol Spritz. But I would have said, okay, let's try it. Have you all had it, by the way? If you have, let me know. If you like it, great. Limoncello, I was introduced to a long, long time ago. And then you remember Mario, we're going to give a shout out. We're going to tag all these people, by the way, a little bit later. Mario Iacarino from Casa d'Alfonso at the Ritz-Carlton had the most incredible limoncello that was frozen.
Yeah, that was really good.
It was so good.
That was
so when
good.
She was like, well, maybe we'll do a variation of that. So it's called...
Right. This is a lemon drop, which I think a lot of people have probably had a lemon drop before.
As a shot.
But we're going to make it and put it into a nice martini glass. The limoncello is just, it takes a lot of time. It can take anywhere, depending on how much lemon you want in it, it can take anywhere from 4 days to months to ferment.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So
we don't have months.
No. This will be the longest Wet Your Whistle ever. It's going to be like Groundhog Day. Like, still making the limoncello.
I swear I've been here before. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, interesting. Yeah. So what made you pick this?
Because I was looking for a quick and easy limoncello.
And did you have this and liked it?
I did have this. This is a slight variation, and I think it's all about the simple syrup.
Okay.
So the simple syrup that I made is with rosemary.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love rosemary. I agree.
It smells
like
it
fall.
smells like fall. It smells like Christmas. It's just wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sage.
Which here's the thing. You are either a sage fan or you're not. All right, let me close my eyes and just. Okay. If I didn't already in my head say, I know that she's going to put sage, I am not usually a sage fan. And here's why. People always say, I've heard you say before, Monica, that you don't like stuffing. It has sage in it. I don't. I like dressing some, right? Because it's got a variation, but I don't know that I would have known that that was sage. That doesn't smell bad. I really love the smell of this.
Right. And I think the combination of the two in the simple syrup is going to make this limoncello not so lemony.
Okay.
But I haven't made it yet, so we're going to be discovering this together.
You know what? I'm glad you said that, by the way, because Michelle has joined me on these Wet Your Whistles for the last couple of months. And I actually thought, oh, so she's probably made this. And she's like, no, I just did it. Did you like it? Yes. Again, the Paloma, we were so proud because she was like, it was really good. And that's the first time I've ever made it.
We did so many. We did three different variations of the Paloma,
was your favorite?
The jalapeno one that we made.
So if you haven't seen that show, go back, watch it. You can find it on YouTube because unfortunately Meta gets rid of them in 30 days. So go to, let me just say this right now. We are right now on Facebook and YouTube and X and Instagram and Rumble and LinkedIn and Twitch. We just added another platform. I don't even know if she knows that. Ooh. So yeah, the platforms keep growing. If there's a platform we're not on, you would like for us to be on, let me know. But every time we do a show, if you're looking for the past ones, I would say go to YouTube. It's the best. Just type it in and hopefully it's a keyword that we use to talk about it.
All of the category, there is a category called Wet Your Whistle.
Yes.
So if you type in Wet Your Whistle Wednesday, you will see the entire library of the Monica Adams show. Right. That is Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. So
she only knows that because she set it up.
I set it up that way. So hopefully the interns are doing their job and collecting.
What interns? It's me and Zach. That's it.
Past interns. Hopefully they were putting it. Maybe I'll have to do that one weekend and go through and make sure everything's being categorized.
Like, you all did not do your job. All right, if you're just tuning in, it's a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. I love this, by the way. This is one of two segments that was the OG when we started the show. Do you know the other? This is a trivia question. What has been a mainstay from day one?
Motivational moments, Fitness Friday.
No. Well,
Medical Monday.
There you go.
Okay.
Medical Monday and Wet Your Whistle Wednesday from day one. They've been really, really popular with all of you. And I just love it. We've also had different sponsors on the Medical Mondays, which I love. But Wet Your Whistle, do you realize that Chuck Gillentine from Defiance Ridge Vineyards has been this sponsor for almost 2 years now?
He's awesome.
Right?
We love that place.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you, Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck, we love you. The original, here's another trivia question for all of you, because we're getting ready to have our 750th show. We might ask some of these. So I'm giving you some answers.
Do you want to put some questions together?
Yeah.
I love doing that.
She does. Okay. Yep. She's going to be at our shows, by the way. We will give away some really fun things, but here's an answer in case we might say this to you. Who was the original Wet Your Whistle sponsor?
The Clayton Winehouse.
Yes. She knows. She can't win. But remember that, by the way. So we've only had two, Clayton Winehouse and Defiance Ridge Vineyards.
We were drinking tequila at 9:30 in the morning doing the show.
Yeah. We used to tape this.
We used to tape it after her morning show. And so we would switch the set around and bring in all the alcohols. And I think that day we had like three different, but I think the first one was
tequila. And again, neither of us are actually tequila drinkers. Now, there's a huge appreciation for tequila. It's kind of like bourbon became so crazy popular. Now it's all the tequila kick. And I get it, because the people who are tequila drinkers are like, we are not talking about you drinking a tequila with the worm in it.
No. I mean, there's so many different variations of tequilas out there. You know,
and that was one of them, by the way.
And you've got the smoked tequilas and mezcals and all that. And that's a whole nother palette that I am not ready for.
I don't think I am, but I'm always saying that I will be open to it. That tequila they gave us was like $100 bottle of tequila. They're like, no, this is really good. I'm like, okay.
It had like a heart or something on it. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. So thank you to Clayton Winehouse. Thank you to Defiance Ridge. So every other Wednesday, we're with Chuck Gillentine. We were just with him last week. We had the big Keenan wine dinner, which was amazing. And then he also had a dinner with Reverie, with Grant Long. You went to where you and Mike, her husband Mike, are club members at Sunset, and he came there as well, right?
Yes, he did.
Beautiful
Ao
dinner.
Nair. Yes, it was a beautiful dinner.
Yep.
Our chef does an amazing job, as does Defiance Ridge chef. They're both very, very good, and the pairings were very different, but sounded like Grant was very pleased with St. Louis as a whole. He said your culinary scene is amazing.
Hey, shout out. See, represent the STL. Okay, if you're just tuning in, Wet Your Whistle Wednesday, as you see in the description, that Michelle was coming back and joining me. So we'll look at your comments. If you want to give a shout out to Michelle, Michelle, we haven't seen you in a while. Here she is. You really, truly have, in all the years I've known you, been on more trips this year than I think I've ever known you to go on. Is that correct?
I kind of warned you at the beginning of the year. I'm not going to be able to help you much. I got a lot of trips planned. And yes, it has been.
Is that the most you've ever been on in a year?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I thought so.
For sure. And they were long trips too, because when you travel abroad, you're not going to go over there for just 5 days.
No, and I'm going to show you. She provided me with a lot of pictures, and I've got every one of them that I'm going.
I wasn't expecting you to put every single. Hey, I was giving you a sampling.
That's all right. I'm going to show them all, and she's going to walk us through. So if you've never been to Europe, if you've never been to the Tuscany region, that's where she just came back from. So, okay, so we'll take a break, but tell us, what are the ingredients we need to make this version of limoncello or a lemon drop?
So we need a cocktail shaker. You need a good knife to slice your lemons, a good lemon squeezer, and then we need vodka, and then you want your freshly squeezed lemon juice. And then I made the simple syrup, which is equal parts water and sugar. And then I added rosemary and sage. And you boil that, and then you let it set for like a half an hour, and then you drain everything off. And then you use an orange liqueur. So I have a couple options. We have Cointreau and triple sec.
Okay.
You could also use Grand Marnier if you kind of want that deeper brandy essence to it, or you can use blue curacao, which I am not a fan of. I think that
curacao with this?
Because it is orange. It is orange based.
Oh, interesting.
But it's blue. I think it's too sweet. So I would not have chosen it for this. But if I was going to make a Monica Blue cocktail, of course, I would have to use
I mean, look, in my days of bartending, I'm going to go back to we use blue curacao with every shot that anybody ever wanted. Okay, so I'm going to take us to break. But as we do so, tell us, if you could pick one favorite memory of Tuscany, it is.
Ooh, one. That is really tough. I am probably going to say it was the boat ride when we sailed along the coast of Cinque Terre. I think that was my favorite part. That was very cool.
Okay, tell them we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Oh, Faith Burger, we love you so much. Michelle literally just said, oh my gosh, I saw this the other day. That was so well done. Faith is incredible. And if you don't know, she's one of our sponsors, faithburger.com. She provided the gorgeous picture that is behind us now when we're on set Mondays and Tuesdays. She's also affiliated with a really incredible organization and program. It's called Canvas for Kids. And so check out her website. She's an amazing interior decorator. Faith at faithburger.com is her email, or faithburger.com is her website. You can find her on Instagram at faithburger.art. And then that incredible organization that we featured on our show is called Canvas for Kids. You can go to canvasforkids.org. All right, welcome back to Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. So a little limoncello, a little lemon drop. That is what we are making for you today. Michelle had mentioned that we're using sage and rosemary, which I love rosemary. Do you all like these? I'm not a big sage fan normally, but she just had me smell it. I didn't mind it too much. You all probably thought we were going to come on and feature this, a lot of wine, right? So you go to Italy and you think, when in Italy, you're going to drink wine. Before we get into making our
That was a great wine.
lemon drop, which one? There's several there.
That was Tenuta Torciano.
Okay. What's your favorite in there? That's that one?
Oh my gosh. That's all their wine.
Okay.
I can't even remember which one was my favorite. I'm straining to look at the bottles. They were all really fantastic. The venue was beautiful. They actually had a helicopter pad. They do a lot of weddings there.
Sweet.
I want to say it was that middle gold one that I really, really liked.
Okay.
But yeah, they do a fantastic job there. I actually wandered around. We did a pizza making class there,
Oh,
which I think there's some
Yep.
pictures there.
So here's what we're going to do. Before we come back on camera, I'm going to let Michelle walk us through. So if you've never had a chance to go to Europe, you've never gone to Italy, and you've thought about it, it's on your bucket list. First of all, make your bucket list items happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important. Don't have regrets. She's going to take us through, as you saw in the description, it is the Tuscany Trail. She's going to take us through her tour of Tuscany. So talking about some of your standout moments. So take us through these pictures, Michelle.
Okay. So that was pretty much everything we tasted. They gave us some very nice charcuterie along with that. I thought this shop was genius. It's icy wine, and they sell ice cream and wine.
Oh, that is smart.
I was like, that's brilliant.
And of course, the vineyards.
The vineyards in October, they're just beautiful, golden, very golden. That first photo is most of the ladies in my mom's travel group.
How many went along with you, by the way?
There was 23 of us.
So this is Michelle's mother, by the way, on the right side. Shout out, Julie, when you watch this a little bit later. Is she coming in for the holidays, by the way?
She is.
All right. So Julie is Michelle's mama. And you all have been doing these trips for how long now?
This was my 4th trip with them, but she's been doing it forever.
And
as long as I can remember.
Every time I hear that Michelle's going on one of these, it's like 30, 35, 40 women all getting together. I'm like, that's dangerous.
They're fun. They're a lot of fun.
And where's next year?
That is Lake Como in Switzerland.
Yeah, Lake Como is what we didn't get a chance to add on.
I think we're going to be spending a lot of time in Milan too, which I know you love Milan.
Yep, she's waiting for me to say I'm going along. All right, so I'm so happy again that you are traveling with your mom, because memories with our mothers are just so very important. What would you say that the ladies thought was their standout moments?
Well, I know we had a lot of fun at this one. This was Fattoria Il Poggio. That was a winery that we went to. They had some very nice charcuterie for us. The wine was great. We got to walk around the vineyards, which was beautiful. And that one was really nice. I actually enjoyed some of the wine there. I actually liked their olive oil better.
Oh, I love that's the whole thing. Definitely bring olive oil back from Italy.
Yeah.
Real quick before we walk through all of these, let me come back on camera and bring some questions into play.
So yeah, I think the ladies enjoyed the wine.
We're going to go back to her Tuscany trails. But Rose just said, Michelle and Monica, I need a unique cocktail for my girls' annual holiday party at my house. Are there any suggestions?
So is this, I assume, Christmas holiday, right?
Well, I would imagine. I mean, you're going from Thanksgiving to Christmas. I mean, yes, I used to be a bartender, but look, I'm not a mixologist. And that is the thing that if I had stayed in the business, I absolutely would want to be a mixologist, because the things they use now are incredible. I just remember when the word mixologist even became a thing. And I'm like, well, that's bougie.
Yeah. And you're barista.
You're correct, right? You're making coffee, but okay, you're doing swirls and making hearts.
Yeah.
But when it comes to really knowing what you're doing, they are brilliant behind the bar. And then they use egg whites and stuff like that. I'm like, this is just amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were gone. There's so many speakeasies that are opening up. It's the thing now.
It is the thing.
I need to take you down to Lafayette Square for Prohibition STL.
Oh, yes.
Did you see my reel?
Yes, I saw your reel.
Which is one of the most watched reels I've ever put together, by the way. It's like, it's crazy. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's swanky. It's amazing. They did a really, really good job. So it was at the bottom of where 21st Street, I think it was, or 21st Street, whatever it was, beverage. It's where PW's Pizza, and up top was Vindicet, that entire building. Vindicet had the fire,
Yeah.
right? But down below was PW's Pizza. And then all the way down is where the speakeasy is.
Okay. I know exactly
So
where that
shout
is.
out to them. I would love to do a show with them in the future. Love what they're doing, but they are mixologists. I mean, I watch what they do. So, okay, Rose says yes. So for the Christmas holiday, I will tell you this. Coming up on Friday with Eckert's, we're making a wassail, which is in songs. Okay. Yes. So you could add spiced rum to what we're going to make. It is very simple. You can get the kids involved. So every person that I have, we made a huge pot of it, by the way, and you'll see this all play out on Friday. But I walked it around to every member that was up at Adventure Unknown, where our studios are. And I brought home some for my husband, poured a little bit for my client who I was personal training today, not with alcohol, without. So you can make a mocktail version for all the family, or you can be like, no, I want a little alcohol to this. You use spiced rum. It's very simple. It's cider from Eckert's, ideally. Use the cider, use orange juice, you cut up some lemons, you cut up orange, and you put the little cloves inside of it so that they're not floating around in the water. So it's inside of the orange, and then you put it on there and you simmer it for about 45 minutes. It is autumn in a glass.
That sounds amazing.
It was. And then if you want it to be an adult version, you just add some spiced rum. So Rose, there's an idea. That's from what we're going to do on Foodie Friday. What would you tell her?
So actually, I had an idea for us to do a Wet Your Whistle Wednesday for the holidays.
For holidays, okay.
And I was thinking of painkillers.
Oh, dear God.
Because
why?
I think, well, we were there at Christmas time, but I just think it is Christmas in a cup. It's with that fresh grated nutmeg on top.
We can do it. I've got all the ingredients we brought back from Pussers.
Yeah. So, I mean, I
Pusser's
think that would be
we have
a
so
really
much
good
to
one.
tag in this when we're done.
I do have actually a bunch of drink recipes that I wrote down that when we do our Christmas day, we do pajama Christmas at my house.
Yep.
And we just pretty much drink all day. So there's a lot of drinks.
Baileys and coffee.
Baileys and coffee, and then eggnog. And so there's a whole lot of like different Christmas drinks. So Rose, maybe I'll send those to you. I'll DM those to you.
Yeah. Oh, she just said yum. Absolutely. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Who else? Janice Cargus said, I'm not a wine person, but I see Tito's there, and I'm a big fan of a vodka drink. Look, you know what? You're right there with me.
We're going to make it.
We're going to do this. I'm a vodka fan, and I'm a wine fan. I will be open-minded to tequila. Usually it's a smoky tequila. It's like a mezcal. I will tell you, I will always keep an open mind. I've learned to appreciate some bourbon drinks a little bit more. I remember your birthday, by the way, and you had a little too much bourbon.
Well, I had never drank it before, and they're handing them to me in these little tiny cups. Okay. See, this is a shot glass, right? When somebody hands me a little cup like this, I think it's a shot.
Not bourbon.
So I'm shooting them. I didn't know.
I was like, I'm going to bed. And I went to bed and I'm hearing her laugh louder and louder. I'm like, she's going to get sick at some point. She's going to get sick. This is dangerous.
I did get sick.
Yep. This is the
but
real
I
show,
was
right?
raring to go the next morning.
Right.
And I heard everybody, because our bedroom was right next to the kitchen. Everyone's like, we're not going to see Michelle for a while. And I'm like, let's go. And my son was like, Mom, can I start making mimosas? And I said, yes, you can, boy.
Yeah. Just bring it all back into my system. Okay, folks, again, Wet Your Whistle Wednesday. We are going to make a drink for you here in just a second. You're welcome, by the way. All right, as I do this, let's wrap up her Tuscan Trail. Okay. So let's see, what else? What was the best food you had?
The best food. Oh my goodness.
That's hard, huh?
That is so hard because
they have great food there.
We had some great food.
Well, look, I'm talking about the pizza making class. This pizza you're holding.
The pizza was amazing, and the guy gave it to us on this parchment. We made those pizzas, so we started with the dough and added the sauce, and then he folded it. So we were eating it folded.
What is that on the right?
So on the right, that was Tenuta Casanova, the place that I really, really liked. They had a big balsamic vinegar making area. And that is vanilla ice cream with their 40-year-old balsamic vinegar on it. And it sounds weird, but it was amazing.
No, it sounds good.
The picture over there, it was actually in Frankfurt's airport. And I looked at the list and I said, I got to take this picture for Monica and tell her we need to do a wet your whistle Wednesday with the Frankfurter Spritz. I'm like, that sounds awful.
Well, this isn't obvious, right? Did you have a lot of charcuterie and wine?
A lot of charcuterie, yes. So that was Tenuta Torchiano. They did a great job with pairing. And they also brought out their balsamics and they drizzled it over the different cheeses and everything. There was one place that we stopped at, and gosh, wish I could remember the name of the place, but they had a couple octopus dishes that were amazing.
Really? Okay. I will say I've had one in my life that was good. Typically it's chewy and I don't usually like it.
Both were so tender and flavorful. And one was almost like a ceviche.
All right,
like it wasn't cooked. It had like the lemon and a little heavy on the garlic, so you might not have enjoyed it.
She knows I'm not a big garlic fan.
It was so tender.
Sorry, Rose. I know you're Italian. You all use your garlic.
It was amazing. I think that was probably my favorite meal. I
don't think
I included a picture, though.
No. But again, if you've never been to Europe, great food, great drinks, great shopping, by the way. I literally almost wore my Italian jeans over here. She almost wore hers, but she didn't wear them
because they're wide like pants, and I was afraid if I walked around behind the sink, you would have heard me whoosh, 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 whoosh.
The views, though, in Italy are so beautiful. Yeah. What is this, though?
So we were staying in a town called Montecaccini, and not too far from our hotel, just several blocks away, is a funicular. And we took the funicular. Actually, it was my friend Sue and I. We went up the funicular, and there was a little town up there, and there's a lot of shopping up there. Unfortunately, we went on a day that was raining. As you can see, it's very overcast. And pretty much any town in Italy, they do a siesta, if you will. And they know the tourists aren't going to come out if it's raining, so they just don't reopen. So there was maybe one shop open when we went up there, maybe one restaurant open. So we went up there, just kind of, took in the sights, and then we went back down and walked around. And we found a cafe to have more wine because we hadn't had enough already.
These are my favorites. She sent me a text message, and I had talked about this when I worked in television before. And I'm like, okay, this is the coolest concept. So for people who don't know, tell them about this.
It's a wine window. So there are many of them. It used to be very popular. Then they shut them down, but now they're starting to become in vogue again. And you can go online, you can find a map of all of the wine windows, and you go up. Sometimes there's a bell, sometimes there isn't, and someone will open the door. You tell them what you want. It's a very limited menu. There's probably only a few things. I think Mandy actually got a beer at one of them because she was just so wined out. So we found a couple of them, and basically you just have to abide by their rules. You have to kind of stand by the window. You can't stand and block any of the shops nearby. One of them had somebody in a bright neon vest that was directing traffic around us, because you're in a street, in the middle of the street. But that was just really, really fun to do that. And so that's my friend Mandy who came with me, and then I think Sue was in one of the other pictures. My husband's best friend, his mom came with us because she had always wanted to travel. So Sue tagged along. That's us at the winery. That was at Fattoria Il Poggio, the three of us in front of the winery. And then the whole gang was in front of the train station because we had to take the train here, there, and everywhere. There's some more vineyards. That's Pisa, if you're not familiar with the Leaning Tower. That's Cinque Terre. So as we were taking the boat away from, I want to say that was Monte Rosa, which is where I got a lot of my clothes, just a gorgeous view of the buildings, all painted different colors, just notched into that hillside. It was just gorgeous. It's just postcard. That's Florence. That's the Duomo. And that is harvest time at Tenuta Torchiano. I was wandering around as some of the gals were making their pizza. It was kind of a long process. So I was like, I'm going to go see what's going on. And I saw these guys bringing in the grapes. That's a balsamic vinegar room where they keep all of the things in the cask. It was really, really good.
And we'll wrap with this.
Yeah. So that was at Casanova. They had peacocks everywhere. Really? It was so cool. They were just chilling out. We were just chilling out there. It was really, really neat.
So again,
That's
just
fun.
kind of snapshots. If you've ever been, tell us what some of your favorites are. Rose just said, "I'm Italian, and Italian food is not my favorite food." Oh, okay, that is so interesting. I think I have another real dad whose name is Jose. I love Mexican. Italian food didn't make me overweight. Okay, that's so funny. So funny.
Oh,
Okay.
she likes the queso. We win.
All right, folks. So we're going to make our drink.
Yep, we're gonna
And
make the drink.
this is the first time ever, by the way. If there is a drink that you would like Michelle and I to make on a future Wet Your Whistle,
There you go.
shoot me an
We'll
email.
take requests.
Right? Here's the deal. If you have a really interesting one that maybe you've even made up. Maybe you're a mixologist at home. I don't care. Let me know. info@therealmonicaadams.com. Shoot me a message. So we talked about this earlier, but we will go back for those of you that are just signing on now. Tell them again what we need for our recipe.
Okay, so we need vodka and lemons, fresh lemons. We're not doing the squeezy jar. And then orange liqueur. You can use Cointreau or triple sec or blue curacao. Blue curacao and triple sec are a little on the sweeter side, so I think I'm going to go with Cointreau. And then you make a simple syrup, which you boil. You can buy simple syrup in the store, but it's essentially 1 part water, 1 part sugar. So a cup of sugar, cup of water.
That's what hummingbirds like.
Boil it down. Yeah, boil it down. And then you can add whatever. So like the palomas that I did, I added fresh sliced jalapeno.
Right.
And then you just scoop the jalapeno out. This time I did the rosemary and sage. So that is infused into the simple syrup. So it's going to give the lemon just a little more earthy herbal taste as opposed to just that strong zing.
Okay. So to start the recipe, you're just squeezing up some lemons?
I'm squeezing up the lemons.
Okay.
And
as you can see now.
What you want to do is strain, because I did not strain previously. And when I went to
seeds,
I went to look. This thing is supposed to catch the seeds, but sometimes they sneak through, and you want to make sure that you don't have any of the pulp.
Okay.
Because nobody likes to drink.
No.
I mean, it's okay if you have orange juice in the morning and you get
or
some pulp
you're
or
doing
whatever.
lemonade and you want the pulp in it.
Yeah, but this is a drink. You don't want that pulpiness.
No, I will tell you this.
And
this
see, look, even that, like we caught
there's
some.
a little bit. We got it. We got you, little thieves.
We got it. So you're going to have your shaker with ice.
Okay.
And then you have
Tito's.
Tito's.
Shout out to Tito's.
Tito's, my friend. So I'm going to do a double batch since we're both going to have a drink. So 1.5 ounces. This is going to be for one. But since we're doing two, we're doing 3.
Look, we did our math. Our moms should be happy.
We know our maths.
But I understand.
Only when it comes to alcohol.
Math is different these days. Is that correct?
Otherwise, oh God, I don't even know.
What's it called? You would know because you got a kid.
Oh, I had to learn it.
Yeah, what is it?
What was it?
It was been too long. Her son, by the way, is 18 now.
17.
He will be 18 in
Almost.
February. Sorry,
Almost.
I'm already putting him there. He'll be 18 in February. He's going to be heading off to college soon.
What did they call that?
I don't know.
It's like simple. No, it's not long.
It's simple math.
Simple math.
But
no
parent felt that it was.
Far from
all right.
simple.
So she chose Cointreau.
So we're going Cointreau. So a 1/2 ounce orange liqueur.
Okay.
So you could also use Grand Marnier too, but Grand Marnier it's got that brandy, so you don't want to.
I would use Grand Marnier.
Yeah,
I love Grand Marnier.
We could do that.
No, like if I'm going to do. So tell me if you
Actually,
all.
we didn't even have Grand Marnier downstairs. Now I think about it.
Do you like Grand Marnier in your margaritas?
I do.
Like a premium or a Cadillac?
I do, which is why I was surprised we don't have any downstairs.
You guys had too many margaritas.
Maybe we drank it all. I don't know.
So we need 3 ounces for 2 drinks. Is that correct?
So this is a 1/2 ounce.
Oh, 1. Okay. So 1 ounce.
The orange liqueur. So I'm doing 1.
Okay. We're making, again, this particular recipe that we're giving you right now is going to be for 2 drinks.
Okay.
And then you had your rosemary sage simple syrup.
3/4. You're jumping ahead. 3/4 of the lemon juice. So
look, I want to drink this thing already.
She's in a big old hurry. So we're going to do 2. Yeah, that's 3/4-ish. Okay.
It's like how you cook. Don't be a baker, because then you'd be like, what happened to this?
Oh, no. I'm very, very specific when it comes to my baking. And then 3/4 rosemary, sage, simple syrup.
So what would that be in math?
2 3/4 ounces.
Folks,
we do it twice. We're not making a big batch for a huge party. So
add to shaker with ice, which she did.
With ice. And
shake it like a salt shaker.
Well, what was that? Don Julio says, shake it passionately.
Shake it passionately.
All right, so I need my glasses.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, Vanna.
All right. Here, fancy glasses. What did you put around the rim? Sugar?
This is a sugar rim.
Okay.
I did bring back some lemon-infused salt
Sugar.
from Italy.
Okay. But this is sugar.
But this is sugar. So sometime when we do margaritas, I'll have to remember to bring that out because
she and I like tajin, which we first found in Mexico. That we love. Oh, I got to tell all of you and her. I don't know if she saw the reel I put together. Did you see Viva La Plaza, which is over by Mi Casa in Cabo San Lucas? Every Sunday, they gather in that plaza. And then right around Dias de los Muertos, which is the Day of the Dead, they have a huge, huge event. So I interviewed them and did a big piece on them, and I put that reel together. It might have been when you were gone. So whenever you go to Cabo, go to Viva La Plaza on Sundays. Later in the day, they have, okay, there's no reason. Well, I mean, I know I want to support everybody and support restaurants, but I was almost going to say there's no reason to spend a bunch of money on a restaurant for that night because you can get tamales like you've never had in your
tamales
for freaking $2.
Oh my gosh. Are they garbage can tamales?
They are incredible. I don't know that that's how they were making them. I don't know.
Well, they keep them in like a
I don't know.
garbage can.
I just went up and went, these are so ridiculously amazing. Right. So you could have eaten for $10 and under and had tamales and drinks and everything. Okay, look, she's never made this before.
These are a little short. We probably should have done a little more, but they're a little on the light side.
I got more.
Probably should have made a little bit more. But
no, this is perfect.
We're learning.
No, I love it. Okay. So again, this is autumn in Tuscany. It's a little lemon drop.
Yes.
So we're not going to shoot it.
The lemon drop was actually invented in the 70s by Norman J. Habday.
Thanks, Norman.
He was the proprietor of Henry Africa's Bar in San Francisco. So that's where the lemon drop came from.
Okay, so she typed all these up for us. So variations exist like blueberry and raspberry lemon drops. Some recipes that call for simple syrup. Tell them about 2006.
So 2006, the lemon drop really gained fame because good old Oprah.
You get a lemon drop. You get a lemon drop, and you get a lemon drop.
They did that. They did kind of like a wet your whistle. So two gals got together and decided to make lemon drops.
Oh, so it was Oprah and Rachel? Rachel Ray.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, so they think they started
Oprah
Wet Your Whistle?
Oprah pretty much discovered Rachel Ray. So
she also discovered Ty Pennington. She discovered Dr. Phil. Who else? Mehmet Oz.
Yep.
She launched all their careers. And I had a chance to meet her, by the way. I have a picture that I will forever cherish. She was incredible. Yep. Did you know that?
And her girlfriend, Gail.
I didn't meet Gail.
Launched Gail's career, too.
Well, yeah. See, on CBS, isn't she? I think she's on CBS.
Yeah.
Great friends. Yep. We need to do that, by the way. I will forever remember that they got in a RV and they traveled all over the place and they were checking.
When they went to Amish country.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's not Amish country, but it was like a camp that was like they brought families in and they taught them how to live like pioneers.
Oh, really?
And I just remember some of the teenagers, because they're like, like no cell phones, no phones, no electricity, nothing. Like
how do we communicate?
Right. But they said, we knew you were coming because we could smell the soap on you. Like, wow.
We do need to. Well, she missed out on our Texas Travel Takeover show because her son unfortunately got injured. So you missed out on Fredericksburg. We need to make Fredericksburg happen again. It is amazing. Such an incredible area.
Amazing.
But hey, we can take the show on the road. I'm going to tell you about some mobile Monicas coming up in just a second because we've got some big shows in December. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see how it is.
Here we go. Yep. It's taking me back to my bartending days. That's a lemon drop.
Wow.
That's very good. Look at her. She's so proud of herself.
But it's not
so strong.
It's not crazy lemony. No. I think it's that simple syrup.
And I think it's also your sage and your rosemary.
That simple syrup just kind of tones it down. Yep. You're not puckering. It's lovely.
That's delicious. That's actually very dangerous.
That's really good.
Watch out.
That is really good.
All right. So for those of you that are looking for something fun to make as you gather with friends or you host your events, by the way, happy Thanksgiving to all of you because it's here next week. Can you believe it?
Gosh, that's crazy.
Christmas is weeks away. It doesn't feel like it because we were just coming off of 80-degree weather, which is nuts in November.
And Thanksgiving is late this year. So, yeah.
And so you have, 3 weeks? And then it's Christmas?
Yeah. Quick turnaround.
So, by the way, like you set me up and I can just knock it out of the park here. If you haven't done your Christmas shopping, Come on to one of our many shows coming up because we are going to give you opportunities. You can either on the 5th go to Blooming Daisy, which you've been in there with me. And I remember Michelle going, please just stand in this one area. It's called Pickles and Punch and just read everything off of, because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
We will do a segment when we have our show on the 5th, just reading off of all the many coffee mugs and candles and everything. It's so funny.
Coasters, napkins.
Yes.
Wasn't it? Yeah, it was like all
Everything.
like really, really funny stuff.
So you know what?
Very
Blooming
clever.
Daisy does remind me of Christopher's a little bit. So
It
we're
does.
going to be at Christopher's on December 12th. But Blooming Daisy is boutique from clothes standpoint, from candles to jewelry to things for the home. Susan Brewer, I love that store. You know that. So on December 5th, we are going to be at Upshot Coffee, which has incredible coffees and teas and great breakfast, by the way. So we're going to start our show at 9 a.m. that day. We're going to walk right behind us and go to Blooming Daisy. And then we're going to visit with the ladies that own the Craft Cottage and Oh My Posh Boutique. So you can do your shopping with us that day. And if you have leftover, then you go to Christopher's on December 12th.
That's my favorite show.
That's her favorite show
It is
since
my
the
favorite
beginning.
show.
Of course it is. It's because Christopher's is amazing. And then if you don't know, Christopher's and Mark Anthony's became one. They put the families together. So it's Christopher's and Ma Gifts. Be kind, gift kindly.
Yes.
Right? It's so fitting.
That's their motto.
So before we wrap
Love
up,
the boys there.
you brought some chocolate back from Italy.
Limoncello dark chocolate.
Oh, those smell good.
Brought them from Italy.
Limoncello chocolates.
Yes.
Well, we're going to put this together with our...
I have no idea if these are good or not, but they looked interesting.
They smell good.
These were actually going to be part of your Christmas gift.
We're eating my Christmas gift.
Like, well, we'll do it for the show. She loves dark chocolate.
Take one for the team, right? If you all want to tell me, either now or later, are you a dark chocolate or a milk chocolate fan? Me? You know, dark chocolate.
Not very strong on the lemon.
Nope, I just taste dark chocolate.
Yeah. I think they forgot the lemon.
No, there's a little jelly something in there.
Oh, I got it now.
Oh, it's an afterthought.
I think the first bite just didn't have it in there. Now I get it. It's not crazy lemon.
No, I just
especially after having this.
I just taste dark chocolate. Okay. One more time. If you missed all the ingredients, you missed us making the drink. It is a lemon drop, a little variation of a limoncello, bringing it back from Tuscany. The beauty of streaming is you can go back and watch anything that you missed. And then, as I told you, let us know if there is a drink, maybe it's a restaurant, there's a chef you would like us to feature on future Foodie Fridays and Wet Your Whistles. Let us know. I'm super excited to feature Eckert's this coming Friday. The most requested since I started Foodie Friday in the last 6 months. You should do.
Everyone loves that.
Actually, they not only said feature us on Foodie Friday, but do a mobile Monica from there.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to sit down with the vice president of Eckert's, Jill Tantillo. Yes.
Finally.
And we're making wassail, which
That's
looks
exciting.
like wassail, by the way. All right. Thank you, my friend.
I think I remember that. I think my grandma used to make that because I
Wassail.
remember as soon as you said the orange with the with the cloves spiked in it. I do remember that.
I walked in.
Make that.
They had it sitting in the middle of the kitchen, and I went, that was like a pomegranate. They're like, yeah, that's similar. And I'm like, no, that's just an orange with some things shoved in it.
Well, we almost did a wine. We were going to do mulled wine.
Yeah.
And you were like,
well, but she actually
right,
mentioned
come up with something
that's kind of on the lines, though, right? It's this warm drink, but that it's with rum. I told her I always keep an open mind. People have made mulled wine for me before, and I haven't liked it. All right. Anything else you want to tell them about Italy? I'm going to go look and see what Rose had to say to us.
Anything else about Italy? If you can go. Go. It was nice. My husband and I went out there in 2006. And we kind of did all over, but this time going with my mom, we focused mainly on the Tuscany area, which was nice.
Well, to me, when I was first planning Italy, it was always Tuscany in my mind from the wine standpoint. It was the Amalfi Coast because shout out to our friend Mario, who we mentioned earlier. He has forever invited me, and I just went back and watched the show that we did, and he's like, "You've promised for a while now. You have to keep your promises." So yes, I do, my friend. I do need to come and see you. They have a hotel there in the Amalfi Coast. I did go to Milan, which I absolutely love from shopping. I mean, how can you not from a fashion standpoint? But yes, I could live there. I knew it. I knew it would happen. As soon as I went, I'm like, I got to come back. I would like go back anytime anybody wanted me to come, which she was like, here's next year's itinerary, Monica. Okay, so Christy, who I love, she's a diehard now, watching us on a regular basis. She says dark chocolate. Rose says dark chocolate all the way. Did you say no? No sage. Okay. Beautiful photos, Michelle. Beautiful photos of your trip. Thanks for sharing. Yes.
Of course.
She's had a whirlwind. Now we're looking for
Crazy Sage.
Oh, by the way, hold on.
Not Crazy Sage.
So no, hold on. Open this. First of all, it's a funny bag.
Oh, geez.
Her birthday is coming up in a handful of days. So
Let's cover that.
no, it's funny. Come on, it's the real Monica Adams show.
Okay.
So it says what? Happy birthday, you sexy bitch. Come on, that's funny. No, she's gonna love this because both of us are fans of what?
Friends.
Yep. The one where it's Thanksgiving. If you know, you know, right? If you're a Friends fan, you know.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
That's so cool.
Put a turkey on my head.
That is from Blooming Daisy, by the way.
This is so cute. It's very soft.
It's very soft. And I was like, she's going to love this.
Oh my gosh.
So I laughed because
Yeah.
my husband is so
That's
afraid of the day we do the show there that it's just going to be, oh my God, how many bags do you have? Right.
I can
So
only imagine. There's a card in here. I'll open that later.
yeah. So that
Thank you.
we were testing for the show that day. You're welcome. So she just said that's so funny. So we were testing for the show that day to make sure that we had no problems for the show coming up on the 5th. And I'm like, I knew this was going to happen. So here's my credit card. Here, I need this. I need this for her. I knew she would love it. All right. I love you, my friend.
I love you.
Welcome back from your whirlwind of 2025. Looking forward to all the fun things she has on tap for 2026. To all of you, again, thank you so much for tuning in. Love you all so much. Tomorrow, we are going to feature a motivational speaker. He has got quite a story, actually. He had a 20-year probation sentence. He's been through a lot. He had a mother who was an addict, and he's come out of all of that. And now here he is spreading the word of you can have the life you've always wanted. It's called Choose Yourself. It's the CYC, not CYC Sports, but the Choose Yourself community. So Hakeem is going to be my guest tomorrow morning. And then, as I mentioned, Eckerts will be our guest on Foodie Friday. We get into next week with Jenny Gabriel with JG Optimal Wellness. And then Jeff Lovecchio, former NHL player, who now is very big into giving back to the wellness community. That's what we have. And then we go into the holiday, and I'm going to let you be with your families. We're not going to load up a bunch of shows. I'm going to be with our family. We're going to Birmingham.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can't wait to see Aunt Janet.
Fantastic.
Yep. So we're going to go see our Southern family, and I'll come back with a drawl. All right. I'm going to let you say goodbye to all of them.
Okay.
And do your little whistle.
Okay. Thank you, everybody, again, for coming to my home. Appreciate you watching. Happy Thanksgiving.